Hello lovely human, welcome to The Little Flower. If you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Krista and I use the presence and essence of flowers along with the tarot to deliver messages to help you align to your most authentic and abundant nature and path. So for today's video, I am doing an unboxing of the Infinite Door Tarot card deck by Pamela Love with her art by Chris, I don't know how to pronounce it right, but Maniaki? So we're just going to dive right in. I haven't looked at the cards yet, so I'm seeing them for the first time with you. So here we go. It is a very nice deck. I will say if you order it off Amazon, which is where I ordered it, they put it in one of those padded packages and it was kind of dented and I was disappointed in that. So I would probably recommend ordering it from somewhere else other than Amazon. I mean, I should recommend that anyway because Amazon is rough, but it was the most seamless way to get it on time and everything, so I went ahead and did that. But yes, a little bit dinged up there but otherwise it is beautiful. The lettering on the back has like this, it's kind of raised lettering, and the box is this nice soft kind of cardboard, but it's really nice. It feels good. And then look, this is nice. This is an interesting guidebook. It's a color guidebook, and then the side binding is this open side. It kind of feels like papyrusy, so it feels kind of ancient energy. But yeah, so let's look in the guidebook. Oh, this is nice. It reads like a real book. This is cool. So she has a story in here to preface the entire thing, which I will read, not on this video, but she gives this extensive intro, like what is tarot. Yep, this is totally a beginner friendly deck. Wow, the guidebook is great. Yeah, very beginner friendly. I like that the descriptions for each card are short and sweet, to the point. All right, well there is the guidebook, and let's get into this. I can tell, oh my gosh, and the deck is large. This is awesome. Most tarot decks are a little bit more narrow, but this is a nice, solid, large deck where you can, especially for me, since I do tarot readings online, this is great because I like people to be able to see the artwork, and as I'm reading, be able to glean their own stories and insights from the actual artwork when they're staring at the spread. Oh, and I forgot to mention our flower here today is the lavender, the English lavender. It is symbolic of serenity, peace, and home. So I always do flower symbolism in my readings, and in all my videos I have to do it. So, okay, so here we go. We have the Fool card. There's a pug on the Fool card. I'm just gonna kind of open them as I go, and you can check them out as I place them down, and if there are any I want to speak about. Ooh, wow. Look at the Strength card. That's beautiful. And I really think that this is an awesome deck for pulling symbolism out of the artwork. Like with this Strength card, it's a little different from typical Strength cards because most often the Strength card has to do with gentleness, finding a silence, or like a softness rather, and a gentleness to tame the wild animal within. But this is almost like an evolution of that. Like we have this over here that is more of that gentle energy, and then this is an evolution where it gets to the point where you can't set yourself on fire to warm other people. I feel like that's the symbolism with that. And by the way, if anything comes through, like for instance that could be a message for some of you out there. Don't set yourself on fire to please other people or to provide warmth for others. The Wheel of Fortune, the Justice card. Oh wow. Oh yeah, this is a completely, so while being beginner friendly, the traditional meanings of the cards, they're nodded to, but like for instance in this, there's a snake holding the leg of the hanged man upside down. And typically the hanged man is representative of a pause that is needed. It's like a gentle and it's a good pause. But this is giving kind of something holding you back kind of energy. So yeah, so I think you can still of course use the traditional meanings, but I'm actually excited to get into this and glean more symbolism from all of it. This death card, wow. With all the color being here, there's still a dark element to some of these cards. Even in some of them that are typically seen as more positive cards. We're at the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. Wow, look at this 5 of Wands. This is wild. Look at the snake coming out and holding this hand of lightning bolts. Oh, I love this 3 of Swords. This tarot deck is really flipping things on its head, because a lot of the traditionally positive cards have this darker element, and then a lot of now we have this 3 of Swords card is often very rough, very overwhelming, like intense imagery. And this is beautiful, and maybe I love it because it's flowers, but this is one of my favorite 3 of Swords cards I've ever seen. So really nice. Ooh, I like this. This is interesting. 5 of Swords with the pomegranate. Okay. Pomegranates are symbols of abundance, and they remind me of the Empress. So it feels like, of course, the 5 of Swords typically represents this there are no winners in war kind of energy. And with this, it's like you're only hurting yourself. That's the feeling. So that's cool. Ooh, nice. Lots of snakes. So if you don't like snakes, then I wouldn't get this deck because it seems like there are a lot. So I showed most of the cards there, and so I hope that gives you at least an idea of what the vibe is for this deck. I'm now going to actually, well, this is a little crazy because the way I laid them all down, but I'm going to do a little bit of shuffling, and I'm going to give you a mini reading at the end of this. The cardstock is very sturdy, by the way. It's not, I mean, yeah, I would say this is actually very sturdy. This is very nice and not too flimsy at all. Shuffles beautifully. Not too big. Sometimes cards are too big for your hands, and these are perfect size. I can actually shuffle them without any trouble. So okay, our first reading with the Infinite Door Tarot deck. What does this lovely collective that found their way here want to know or need to know today? All right, so we have the Two of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So a lot of these cards have this apocalyptic feel, and it's making me think of building new earth. It's making me think of riding into a new horizon and the old or the past dying away or burning up, rather, because it feels like there's a lot of fire symbolism in this deck as well. So this could be the burning up of old ways of being, of old ways of connecting to your identity. It feels like you're walking into a new horizon, and with the Two of Cups being here, you're moving forward into a new era of connection and reciprocity that you've never experienced before. I love that the Cups card is here because this is very deserty energy, and it feels like what you're moving towards is your soul feeling more quenched by your connections and your relationships. And what you're leaving behind is this, well, with the 10 of Wands being in the center, you're leaving behind burden, you're leaving behind overwhelm, you're leaving behind doing everything on your own. You are insanely supported on your journey right now, with the 6 of Wands being here and these figures in the back cheering on this person flying forward on this beetle. And the wand that they're holding is glowing. It's like you have a team of people, of spirit guides, of angels who are cheering you forward into the next phase of your journey. So there's a lot about connection here. There's a lot about shedding the past and letting it crumble, letting it burn up. There's a lot about putting your burdens down and believing in yourself and trusting in your footsteps before you, and knowing that you're supported on this journey that may at times feel like you're on your own. But you're only helping to build something better for yourself, something better for your family, your closest connections, something better for the world. You're moving towards a better world, and you're a part of that change. So it could feel lonely, it could feel scary, it could feel like it's all on your own shoulders and you have to take care of things, but it isn't. You've got so much support. And so what the advice here is to accept that help, accept the support that wants to come in, and recognize that there is encouragement in places that you wouldn't have expected. There are people who you would think would scoff at what you're doing, who deep down really respect it and honor it and hope to see you succeed, and who are cheering you on. So there's so much support that you don't see, and you might have been closed off to it, but you're meant to open up to that support. So please do so. But yeah, that is your mini reading from The Infinite Door by Pamela Love. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I am honored by your presence, and I hope I see you in one of my readings, infinite prayer sessions, or over on my Patreon. Thank you. All right, my lovely human. If you'd like to be supported by me more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions that serve as monthly anchor points to keep you grounded and aligned to your most fulfilling and abundant path, along with access to a growing collection of exclusive soulful pick-a-flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of my Little Flower Patreon community. My intention is for this space to be a spiritual lifeline to healing, clarity, and soul alignment. A sacred container that leaves you feeling free and safe to unfold into your most authentic and abundant nature. I've made this accessible at just $8 per month, intentionally so as the number 8 symbolizes abundance, balance, and unity. If you feel called, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the Little Flower YouTube channel, as all of these exchanges help not only for my channel growth, but for me to feel connected to the fabric of the community who finds their way into the energetic space I've created. Feel free to browse my single infinite prayer energy healing transmissions, check out my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo and the phrase, "Hello, lovely human," and leave me a tip, or in other words, buy me a coffee if you feel called to. Everything you'll need is listed in the description box below. Last but not least, I have another YouTube channel called Soul Hearken, which is my heart and soul in video form. If you feel called to it, I'd be honored to have you over there as well. With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and wealth. You are honored and loved.